and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
What is going on, Headliner Nation? The first official preseason live stream is happening right now. Right this second, it's happening because drafts are around the corner. Some people have already drafted, which, hey, listen, it's a little early, but I get it. But yeah, this is where we actually kick it off. Kyle, we had the lone boner himself dropping some bars in the intro. We got some draft guides to give away. We may have some other things to give away as well. It's going to be a good night. And Kyle, the chat is already popping.
Pop a lop.
That may be the worst dad rap I've ever heard, like ever.
And that was, I don't know if I can sing anymore because I can't even come close to what Mac just did there to start it off. Mason becoming a member of Holden Chubb to kick off the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you right now, it feels so good to be back.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I was talking to Kyle before we started, and trust me, let me just preface this. We're going to talk a lot of football tonight, so don't worry. We see a lot of the action here in the chat. We're going to answer a buttload of questions tonight. But I was talking to Kyle before we started this. Like, it's been a long time since I set up a live stream. I was like, I forgot what to do. Like, hopefully I don't screw something up because I kind of forgot a lot of things. But hopefully everybody's enjoying their evening. Hopefully everybody's tuned in and ready to talk some football tonight, Kyle. It's good to finally get out here. And we do a lot of videos, right? We do daily videos. We're always down in the comment section. But this real-time interaction is where we have a lot of fun.
Oh, my God. Absolutely love it. The live streams are always bouncing off the walls, back and forth, up and down. We're all over the place. Seeing lots and lots of comments right now in the chat about how awesome the draft guide is. And I tell you what, I don't think we've received any negative feedback this year. The one negative thing that we got last year was that somebody wanted a hard copy, and we don't offer that. It's all digital. I don't think we've even gotten that this year.
No,
people are loving it.
Yep, absolutely.
We spent lots of time on it. Whew.
Yeah, a lot of time, and there's going to be another update coming soon, right? Some more injuries, some more things impacted. We updated basically every week at this point to make sure you have the most up-to-date content. So make sure you head over there and get yours now, thefantasyheadliners.com. He mentioned the Holden Chubb members. We got something to give away tonight, Kyle, and I'll let you set the bar, right? Because I seem to set the bar a little low sometimes. I had a giveaway, a week ago, said 2,500 likes. They hit it in like 48 hours. So obviously I'm a bad gauge of where to set the bar, but I have an autographed, authentically signed CEH jersey, but I don't, do we want to set it for new members tonight, Kyle? What do we want to do?
Ooh, we might first off real quick. I got to give a shout out to my boy Skeptic MC, who I was chatting with on Twitter a few minutes ago, and he wants me to hit him with a baby to get this thing started. But yeah, we've got a signed Clyde Edwards-Helaire jersey that we're going to give away. And we're going to be doing some other stuff tonight as well, okay? But we have opened up, for those of you that maybe have missed it over the offseason that haven't seen it yet, we have unlocked memberships here on YouTube. It's not open to everybody. You have to hit like certain goals. They hit us up and they said, hey, this is available to you now. We decided to open it up here on YouTube. And to become a member, we call it Holden Chubb here on YouTube. It's only $4.99 a month. You're going to get extra content, videos exclusive to you that nobody else can see. You're going to get some pretty sweet badges as well. Holly in the chat. Hey, Jake and Kyle. You can see she's got some badges there, some emotes that she can throw down. Swagrich, Jacrispy, Let It Flow. You get to use those things in the live chat and in the comments of all of our videos. And we, this season, are going to be we're going to be offering an extra live show. That's right. Our Saturday night live shows are freaking insane. They get absolutely crazy. But on Sunday mornings, your boy Swagrich is going to be hanging out with you an hour before kickoff for a members only live stream here on YouTube to try and catch all the last minute news with everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're willing and able, if you can join here as a member here on YouTube, it'd be greatly appreciated. And guess what? If we can hit 50 new members tonight, we're going to give away that CEH jersey to one of you. Isaiah dropping this for now, waiting to drop a Chubb load in the merch store when the new stuff is in. Oh, baby, we got new stuff coming. Good to see the people out here tonight, Isaiah. I agree 100%. Gary, I'll kick things off with a free draft guide to give away. Let's go. It's good to see you boys back live on a Saturday night. Gary dropping the 20 bomb in the chat so we can give away a draft guide. Everybody throw a hashtag Gary in the chat, thanking him for that. Jared Ricky becoming a new member here of Holden Chubb on YouTube. Appreciate it, Jared. Welcome to the movement, my man.
So now
that's what we're calling it from now on, is the movement.
The movement, right? Yeah, I call it something different, but it's not really appropriate for the internet. I could use, like, should I acronym it? FTFW is what I'm calling it.
FTFW.
If you can figure it out, you can throw it in the chat. Maybe I'll give you a free draft guide. I got a couple other draft guides to give away too. We had two more donated. Aldo's Camaro. He wanted me to make sure I shout out all the truckers out there on the road. So nothing but love for them out there. I got a draft guide to give away in his name, as well as one of our MVP members, Optio. He out there dropping a draft guide too. So I got three of them to give away, and we're going to be starting to go through the chat now, Kyle, answering some questions. Let's just talk.
I just made a huge mistake, though, Jake.
What'd you do?
Joe Cotting, my man Joe.
What up, Joe?
He said, how do I become a member? I did all that and forgot to tell people what to do.
Dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on anything other than an iPhone, there seems to be an issue with iPhones. I don't know why.
Suck.
If you're watching on anything other than iPhone, excuse me, if you're watching anything other than iPhone, right below the screen, like right below where we are, where our beautiful faces are located, where it says subscribe, there's a join button. There is a red join button. If you click that red join button, you can become a member by doing that. If you're on an iPhone watching, you have to either use a tablet or an Android, or you have to use your computer or something like that. For some reason, it doesn't show up on iPhones, and I don't know why.
Me neither.
I don't know why, but hit that join button.
I'm going to give away the first draft guide here to John H.
Let's do it, baby.
John H. says, I've never had one from you guys. Would love to see how your guide is. So if you have a guide, let him know how it is in the chat. But he's going to be able to see it for himself. So John H., send me an email at the email down below. It's info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Send me an email from that account, my friend, and I will hook you up with a draft guide.
All right. Ginger Fit Dad becoming a member of Holden Chubb. James Zaborial becoming a member here of Holden Chubb. Chubb MF Cowboy becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thank you guys to the new members. Appreciate it. Also, Bobby Roundtree, to answer your question, being an MVP, do we qualify for the YouTube membership? Not the YouTube membership, no, but anything that we drop that is an exclusive video, we do share with you over in the MVP Discord. But to get everything, you actually have to go through YouTube, and we can't like hook.
Yeah. we can't make them talk to each other. YouTube won't do it. So, and as far as the badges, the emojis, the Sunday morning live streams, that's only offered through YouTube. We can't do anything else for those. Let's see. What other questions? We got any questions? Anybody want to talk some football out there?
Isaiah just dropped a question. Isaiah with the 5-bomb wants to know drafting 8th in a 10-team keeper PPR league. I'm so excited I can't even get the words out tonight. Do I keep Chubb as my Isaiah?
Wow.
Did you just ask us if you should keep Chubb? I think you know the answer. Do I keep Chubb as my first pick, DK as my 5th, or Bobby Trees as my 6th? I can keep 2. I'm keeping Chubb 115.56%. And DK, I'm keeping him as my 2nd because the difference between him and Bobby Trees is only a round. So I'll take the upside in the 5th round there with DK Metcalf.
How about Ro Jogan says we're sleeping on y'all. You sleeping on Saquon? We haven't even said anything about Saquon. How do you know what we're thinking about Saquon? You have no idea what we're thinking about Saquon.
Oh,
I mean, geez. At least keep it to something we've talked about or have. That hasn't even been in a video lately. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, even Ethan Norwood's like, dude, keep Chubb all day.
Give him.
How about Elgin Watkins, Ayuk, or Higgins? It's a good question, right? This is 2 guys in similar areas of a draft. Love T. Higgins before drafting Jamar Chase. But now, how do we view San Francisco, Kyle? Because Brandon Ayuk I loved Brandon Ayuk last year. But now with Deebo Samuel back and healthy and George Kittle back and healthy, how much volume does he really see? It's a question mark, right? They both have a lot of targets to compete with. At least I'm going to go with the team that's probably going to throw a little bit more. Give me T. Higgins.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, T. Higgins is probably honestly going to have a little bit of a higher ceiling. I see it there. It's probably going to have a little bit of a higher ceiling, but we know that everything's going to be spread out, right? Brandon Ayuk has a chance to be the wide receiver 1 in San Francisco. But the problem is how long is Jimmy G going to be the starter? If Jimmy G ends up getting replaced, obviously we know that at that point, then boom, Trey Lance, we're smashing that button all day long. Right now, Higgins by a little bit, but I did do a breakout or bust or a bounce back or bust episode on Deebo Samuel a few weeks ago and really talked about a lot of the stats, a lot of the deep diving information that really shows why he is such a great fit for this offense and why he's killing it. PZ20 dropping a 1999, a 20 bomb in the chat to give away a draft guide for the people. Ray Fultz becoming a new member of Holding Tub. Don't forget, Ray, appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much, Ray. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget 50 new members tonight, and we're going to give away a CEH signed jersey to somebody that signs up. George Moreno, this is for a free draft guide, fellas. Give it to a live viewer here. George dropping a 20 bomb for us to give away another draft guide. Tater Miles. Listen, I love Tater. I think he's going to be a great addition to the team. But if that dude makes another comment about my hair, I swear to God, I'm driving down there. Okay. And Tater and I are going to have some words.
Yeah. Tater is a character. You know what, Kyle? I bet there's a lot of people that don't even know who Tater is yet.
Oh my gosh.
And here's the deal, because Tater made his debut in a show, I believe it was last Sunday. So almost a week ago. The outpouring support for Tater Miles has forced my hand to give him a spot somewhere here on this team throughout the year. Dude stopping by as a contributor to the channel and dropping a $1.47 donation for no apparent reason. If that doesn't speak to you what Tater Miles is, just wait till you see him going forward.
8 Mindset wants to know, keeping JT, Adams, Kelsey, PPR, Keeper League, stats are running back heavy. It's going to be hard not to lean Kelsey here, knowing like how little depth there is outside of those, top couple of tight ends. But if this is a running back heavy league for stats, you got to go with Jonathan Taylor. Some concerns, obviously, with injuries on the offensive line. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with JT there. Ape Mindset also, after dropping the 5 bomb, becomes a new member to Holding Chubb. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, I look at it this way. You have to go Jonathan Taylor for this reason. You're in a league where probably it's either 9 or 11 other league mates are also keeping 3 guys or keeping a guy or however many you're actually keeping here. I'm guessing it's just one. you know they're all going to keep their stud running backs. So when you come to your first pick in the draft, you may not have any studs left. If you pass on the one that you got, you're going to be playing catch up the rest of the draft. I'm going JT as well.
Rashawn Singh wants to know Eckler or Aaron Jones in a half PPR format. Me, I'm going with Aaron Jones.
I am too still. I think with the return of Aaron Rodgers, he is going on a full-fledged, make eye contact with me here for a second, people. A full-fledged 2020 discount double suck it tour. He's going to stick it to the entire NFL, and he's just going to keep on thrusting every single week. One of the main beneficiaries of that is going to be Aaron Jones. Take Aaron Jones. Whew.
Peasy becoming a new member on Hold and Chubb. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. V. Chiafilio. Probably pronounced that wrong.
Probably.
I apologize.
Yeah, you probably
AJ
butchered
Brown
it.
or DK Metcalf in a full PPR. Whoo! Up until like a month and a half ago, up until the trade, or 2 months ago, whenever it was, up until the trade of Julio Jones, this was locked in stone. AJ Brown. But now with Julio Jones there, I think it gets a little bit closer. Whoo, this one is a tough one, Jake. I think I still want to lean AJ Brown just a little bit.
It's really close, right?
Oh, it's really close.
It's a lot closer than it was. I think in a full PPR, as much as we want it to be DK and we want to let Russ cook and we want him to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, I just don't know if they allow him to do it this year. And DK Metcalf kind of tailed off. Remember how hot he started last year? This dude was looking like he was just going to set the world on fire. And then as that offense changed, he kind of just became a little bit more inconsistent. AJ Brown, we know, is going to be involved, and now the defensive attention is going to be taken away from him, going towards Julio Jones, giving him more opportunities for one-on-one coverage. I'm probably still going to lean AJ Brown by a hair. Plus, this guy continues to put up huge numbers, and he didn't even have like solid, healthy knees last year. So, props to him.
Jose Hernandez with the 20 bomb. Give one of those precious guides to the fantasy football fam. This was one of the best parts of my Saturday nights last year. Jose, welcome back. Appreciate the 20 bomb, and we'll be getting somebody with that draft guide here very shortly. Ebony Blake, do you all capture analytics from active followers on how well they did in fantasy compared to the amount of influence in your info provides? Honestly, do we capture it? No, but if you go through the comments on our YouTube videos, if you look at the comments right here in this chat, you are going to see that Headliner Nation loves what we do here, and that's all the information that we need.
This is how I kind of summarize it, because we get that question every once in a while, is this: would we have the growth that we have if we weren't good at what we do? And that's kind of what you look at. That, and we don't sit here and ever, we don't ever sit up here and toot our own horn. Oh, we're the greatest, and you need to listen to us, and you need to do what we say. We supply you information. You're still making decisions, right? It's still your team. It's not our team. We're just trying to help you manage that team. So, yeah, going and scrolling through comments and seeing how many people have found success because of that, I would rather have the people, I'd rather have the community do that talking than me sit up here and try to sell it. So,
Kalafa Kingston dropping a 5 bomb. Marine 1775 right before that actually dropped a 10 bomb. Appreciate you, Marine. Thanks so much. What is going on, gentlemen, from Kalafa Kingston with the 5 bomb? Jake and Kyle, in your opinion, who is the most underrated player in fantasy football this year?
Darnell motherfucking Mooney.
I was going to say, until a couple of months ago, I was going to say that, but it just feels like the dude is picking up steam and picking up steam and picking up steam, and I don't know.
But his ADP is still in the double-digit rounds.
He is.
People are just continuing to forget. We're going full Mooney this year. Whether it gets me kicked off of YouTube or not, I'm going full Mooney at some point. And to me, that's who the first name that came to my head. That's where I got to go. How about Isaac Diaz? Isaac Diaz just asked politely in the chat, may I have a draft guide, please? He used proper English. He said, please, even added a question mark at the end. So, Isaac Diaz, yes, sir, you can have a draft guide. Why don't you send me an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and I will hook you up, Isaac. Sorry, I interrupted you, Kyle.
Nice. That's so nice to see that.
I mean, great use of the English language right there. I mean, I'm impressed.
Bama 75 1. becoming a new member on Holden Chubb. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 50 new members tonight, and we're going to give away a CEH signed jersey. And if you become a member by hitting that join button right below the video, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get an extra live show this season. You're going to get exclusive content. You're going to get sweet emojis. You're going to get a badge next to your name so everyone knows that you're the ish.
That's right.
We appreciate you. Jason Dale becoming a new member of Holden Chubb. Woo!
How about
Dobbins will be a top 5 back. James McIntosh. Oh boy, do we love ourselves some J.K. Dobbins. Top 5, maybe a little spicy. Maybe a little spicy.
It's a little spicy. Top 5 is spicy. I mean, I'm
if
okay.
They
You
have
say
Gus
top 12.
Edwards there.
You say top 12. I feel good. Top 5. That's a little. I mean, I love it. It's a little bold for me, but I like it.
If Gus Edwards wasn't there, would you put him in the top 5, Jake?
Probably not, because that means somebody else would be there. They're just the type of team that uses so many options, and whoever they throw, Justice Hill could be a thing if he got volume there.
Someone wants to know, do you get laid with a membership? Unfortunately, we don't get to make that decision.
Not by us.
That would be.
I mean,
we're not in that business.
No.
But what you do on your free time,
yeah.
I mean, if you need to save the $5 to use it for something else, that's on you.
Yeah.
I can't help with that. Stefan Catafi. 5 bomb in the chat. Hey boys, I've got the 2nd overall pick in a 12-team PPR league. Am I crazy for considering taking Kelsey with that pick? Are you crazy? I don't think you're crazy, but I wouldn't do it. Because as good as Kelsey is Kelsey going to outscore Dalvin Cook or CMC or Derrick Henry or any of those guys in a PPR league? Probably not. He's going to score better than a lot of wide receivers. He's not going to score better than a lot of the top running backs. My target this year is TJ Hawkinson in that 4th or 5th round, baby. Right there is such a good spot.
Yeah, here's the deal. I can't sit here and tell a supporter that they're crazy. But that's damn close. Like that, I just can't. And for the reasons that Kyle said, I just can't. If you pass on running back, especially at the 2nd overall pick, meaning that you're not going to pick again to the 2nd to last pick in the 2nd round, by that time, all the stud running backs are gone. And I have a video coming out this week that's going to show you the importance of waiting on quarterback early and drafting running back early. I took like 6 hours to research one damn video. It's going to be #hellafire, and it's probably going to come out on Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming up week.
Ryan Pollock says, I heard members get laid by Swag Rich, though. Swag, are you selling yourself again?
Again.
What did I tell you about that? Bro, you're a part of the... I can't with him. I can't. No, just go inside. Okay. Fresh Prince, 1986. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the movement here. The Q with a 20 bomb says, here is a draft guide for the people. Taking Chubb with the 5th picks, and it looks like Dobbins, CEH, or a decent receiver falls to me in the 2nd rounds. Thoughts, half point, PPR, let's go. It's really going to depend on the wide receiver for me. If we're talking like a stud gets to you there in the 2nd round, I'm not going Dobbins or CEH that quickly. But if you're looking at guys, if you're looking like back, and again, is it 12? I mean, if it's a 12-teamer, Adams and Hill are probably going to be gone, but I don't know if I could take either of those guys over potentially, like, let's say, a Stephon Diggs. Jake, what do you think?
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. 100%. No, I don't think I could have said it much better myself, Kyle.
Kalafa wants to know if we can do a giveaway of an autographed flannel shirt from Tater this year.
Hell yeah. I'm sure he's willing to autograph just about anything and send it. I would like to get Tater on a live show at some point. Maybe one of these days we can have him call in or have him show up or something. I mean, I think the people need more Tater. # need more Tater. The Q says Hopkins, maybe. He's kind of targeting Hopkins in that range right there. I'm still going Hopkins over these two guys right now. Right now, for me, CEH and Dobbins are 3rd round picks. Gotcha. Let's see here. What is next?
Currently at work, trying to watch this live stream on the lowdown. LOL, love what y'all do. Best fantasy channel out there. Would lose my job for a draft guide. We got to give this guy a draft guide.
Give it to him. Who
Give
is
him
it?
a draft
Who
guide.
is it?
Daniel Lopez
Daniel.
saying that he's going to lose his job for a draft guide. I feel like we need to give him one. Give
Daniel
this man
Lopez.
one.
Daniel
Ray
Lopez.
Fultz, I feel so special being and holding Chubb. Oh my gosh. Ray, you're part of an exclusive family now, my man.
Yeah.
How much is the draft guide? $20
Yep.
on the fantasyheadliners.com. Over 600 pages of pure fantasy football bliss.
That's right. And Daniel Lopez, hit me up on an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, so I can hook you up.
Patrick K, how many fantasy points is Pitts getting this year? Right now, for me, I've got Pitts as tight end 5.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go, and we're going to be doing updated rankings. So don't forget this, not this weekend. I keep thinking today's like Sunday because I had all last week off. Anyway, so listen. Next weekend, a week from now, we're going to be doing all of our updated rankings. But tight ends right now, I've got obviously Kelsey, and I've got Waller. I've got Hawkinson up to tight end 3 now, and then George Kittle, and then I've got Pitts right after that.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talking about how many points is he going to score, that's going to be somewhat iffy. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's in the ballpark of 150-ish. Austin Gergen, does the draft guide get updated throughout the preseason? Yes, it does, all the way up until week 1. We're actually working on we're working on our second update already from the time that it has released. So yeah, we'll continue to update it with anything major that changes.
Let me address something real quick because I'm
go ahead.
getting questions. Why Hawkinson over Kittle? I'm going with Hawkinson over Kittle because I don't know how long Jimmy G is going to be the starter for. And I would take, if Trey Lance was the quarterback, I'm throwing Kittle into that 3 spot easy. I'm not even debating it. But I don't know how long Jimmy G is going to be the quarterback for. He's been inconsistent at times. You have to remember too, that they have now 2 offensive weapons that they didn't really have before that we've seen with Kittle, with Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. And we know that they love the run game. Plus, each of the last few seasons, we have seen George Kittle deal with injuries. TJ Hawkinson, the Lions have over 270 vacated targets from last season. He is going to be the main pass catcher. They have an awful defense. They're going to be playing from behind consistently. Jared Goff is going to make him the number 1 target on that team.
We had Alley-oop say 600 pages. WTF. Are there any pictures? There's no pictures. It's all words. Save the pictures for Instagram and half-ass takes over there. Here we drop big knowledge bombs. Okay, we go deep. We ain't doing nothing easy. Okay, so no, it's 600 pages of words, big words.
Fall Space Studios. Unfortunately, on iPhone, you can't hit the join button. I have no idea why. I have an iPhone myself, and I can't do it, and I have no idea. So you'd either have to go to a desktop, a tablet, or something else. I really apologize. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, okay, if you're willing and able, $4.99 a month to become a part of Holding Chubb. We're going to give away the signed jersey to a new member tonight. And also you get an extra live show during the season, all the sweet badges, exclusive content, all of that. It really is worth it. I can guarantee that. Red Hulk strategy for picking 9th in a 10-team Superflex PPR, dropping the $4.99. Listen, for me personally, if I'm picking at the end of the first round in a 10-team league, there is a very, 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 very good chance that you're going to get a chance to nab Nicholas Chubb and Aaron Jones.
Sir Nicholas Chubb
And Aaron Jones, and just lock it in. Clear off the space on the shelf right now. Okay, just whoosh, and get ready to put the trophy right there.
Can I get a lock it in, Kyle?
Lock it in.
No, I'm talking about like a good one. Like, let me hear some passion.
Lock it in.
Oh God, what's going on?
Pop and lock it, baby.
Oh God, I was just hoping you'd go lock it in.
Lock it in.
I didn't know you were going to air thrust at the camera. Now I feel horrible for the people. Sorry for that. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you answered Red Hulk. I see another question coming in here. Corvette Foster first, though, says, going 7th in a 12-team PPR. Still going with running back first, But in mock drafts, I've been picking up Waller in the second because he's gone after that. Am I crazy? It's one of those things again. Are you crazy? You're not crazy. It just all depends. Oh, I can't even imagine what you just saw. It just all depends on what running backs are there. If everybody in your league is taking running backs early, you're going to be screwed at running back later. Now, if you're starting to see some wide receivers and some other tight ends go early, then you know that you may have that opportunity for more running backs to fall back to you. So you kind of have to play it by ear there in the second round. If the running backs are going like crazy, I'm going running back here once again. Whew. What did you see?
Nobody's left yet.
Okay, good.
Nobody's left yet.
Yeah. Taylor Mosier, our own Taylor, dropping some draft guide trivia. He wants to, and he actually messaged me on my phone. I have his question.
Okay? All right, here we go.
The first person to answer it correctly, I want the number also. I want the number and the player, okay? Not their jersey number, the stat number here. His question is, who had more passing touchdowns so far in their NFL career? Tua or Joe Burrow? Ready? Go. First person to answer it correctly. I'm watching the chat, Kyle. Still watching the chat. So I got to know which quarterback and how many did they have. Ripagert just said Tua. There's no number associated with anything, so I can't tell you if he's right or wrong.
Peasy said 2 of 14.
Still looking for a winner.
All right. I'm going to read this from Highlight with the 5 bomb in the chat. Dear Mr. Richardson and Mr. Hubman, I am sending you a formal request for a 2021 draft guide from the Fantasy Headliners. Best regard, Highlight.
So he wants a draft guide?
Yes, he used formal language.
He did use very formal language. I gotta give him that. All right, fine. Highlight gets a draft guide, and then the other winner, who I'm gonna give another one to. So let me write this down so I don't forget.
Write it down.
Yeah. So we got Highlight. Send me an email. I'll get you hooked up. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. The winner of Taylor's trivia question, in the order that we received it, this is the first name that came in. It was Alex, I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce your last name, Giwet, G-H-I-W-E-T, Giwet. It's Joe Burrow, he had 13, Tua has 11. So it's Joe Burrow, Alex Giwet. Send me that email, my friend. And if I mispronounced your name, I really apologize. Let me write this down, though, so I don't forget. All right. Who's next?
All right. Black Chip Skylark becoming a new member. Appreciate you joining Holden Chubb, Black Chip. Ape Mindset. Do you guys upload audio podcasts on platforms like Stitcher? Why not? We do. We have the Straight Chubb Fantasy Football Podcast on any platform that you can find. Go hit that subscribe button right now.
Yep, Straight Chubb. Weekly episodes over there talking some fantasy football. You can get it on
Highlight.
Google Podcast. What?
info@thefantasyheadliners.com.
Yep. Send me an email from this account that you're on, and I'll hook you up. Jason Dale said Justin Herbert with 1,000. Well, I mean, thanks for playing. Incorrect, but very noble for 1,000 touchdowns for Mr. Justin Herbert. Chris Chouse is in the chat. Our own Chris Chouse. Can we just talk about this for one quick second? Hold on. How many people are watching, Kyle? 366. First of all, while I open this up on my phone, 368 people watching now and only 146 likes is a little bit sad to me. So hit that like button. But here's what I was going to. Can you see it? Headliner U. If you're into things college football, Chris Chouse, the host of Headliner U, is here in the chat with us. He is only 18 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 on YouTube. If you could go hook him up and go to Headliner U and subscribe over there, I know he would be greatly appreciated. He's having a rough week.
I swear to God, if we don't hit 1,000 subscribers on Headliner U in the next 10 minutes, I am thrusting into the camera again, and it's going to be even closer this time. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing really baggy shorts, all right? Stuff's going to show. You better go hit that subscribe
I'm
button.
going to every account that I have so I can subscribe because I don't even want to see that. That's bad.
The queue is the best ball league filled yet?
No. There is no filling for the best ball. Hey, should I drop the chat? Should I drop the link in the chat, Kyle?
Drop the link in the chat.
Should we totally blow up the best ball challenge? Who wants to play best ball against all the members of our team? Anybody? Somebody said don't subscribe. He wants to see you thrust. That's awful. All right, let me get the link. Here is the deal, though. Okay, copy. Here's the deal. You are allowed to play in a best ball challenge against us, and here's what's awesome about it. Kyle, a lot of people will do some best ball challenges, and they'll be like, oh, hey, we're all competing for this fantasy football ring or something. Do you know what we have to give away to the winner of our best ball challenges?
$1,000 in cold hard cash. Make it rain, baby.
Yep, we got $1,000 to give away as a grand prize to somebody. So it's a big deal. It's like something you should probably do, and it's free for you to join. All you need to do is go to fantrax.com/headliners and create a free account. fantrax.com/headliners, create a free account. Do that right now. And then I'm going to drop a link in the chat. When you go to this link for best ball, you'll be able to enter it and compete against us. It's going to be a lot of fun. You pick a team based off a salary cap. We'll go through and have a great season there. So I will drop that link in a second. But even if you go there and log in, it says, how did you hear about us? Put the Fantasy Headliners name down in there. Hook us up. Help us out over there on Fantrax as well. And I'll drop that link here in just a second.
Woo. Woo. Woo.
I mean, dang.
We've just been having a big old off season. We've got new channels launching. The draft guide was fire again. We're up over 117,000 subscribers now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I still have 1, 2, 3 draft guides to give away. 3 donated draft guides that have been donated here during this show left to give away. So make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and ask some football questions.
Gator fan, do you want to choose someone to give a draft guide to? You could, if you want to drop the 20 dono in the super chat, and then if you want to pick somebody for that draft guide, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, absolutely no problem with that. Are you guys on Sirius XM for fantasy football at all?
No. And honestly, I have talked to people in the industry of Sirius XM, and it's probably something we will never do. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
James Zaboral signed up for Fantrax because of you all and won an autographed Josh Allen jersey. I think that deserves a draft guide. LOL. James, you got your gift already. You got the jersey.
I mean, yeah. How did he win the jersey?
He said he won a Josh Allen jersey after signing up for Fantrax.
For Fantrax. You're the winner. Yeah, exactly. So I think they're actually giving away another jersey right now. No, they're doing the ticket giveaway. That's another thing, Kyle. I got to mention this.
We're doing like the largest giveaway ever.
Okay, so we just talked about $1,000 grand prize. How about a grand prize of 2 tickets to a game of your choice anywhere in the country after week 2 to a regular season NFL game plus $1,000 cash? We're doing that giveaway as well if you sign up on Fantrax and create a new league and play over there. We're going to select that winner after week 2. So if you're looking for that ridiculous giveaway, there's another option there. I'm going to go ahead.
Headliner U is at 990. Oh, we only need 10 more. I gave you guys like 15 minutes. I'm going to restart the timer right now because I wasn't keeping track. I will start thrusting. Come on.
I just posted the link. That's the link to the Fantrax Best Ball League. Once you create your account, click on that link and join us.
Ivanor. Oh, my bad. I'm going to mess this up. Rosier. My bad. Apologize. 6 pick, 14 team. Half PPR, Antonio Gibson for the win.
Spicy.
Ooh, it depends on who you're taking him over, but 6 is really too early for me.
I mean, look at.
I don't hate it. It's not that I don't like Gibson.
I'm wearing the dude's shirt. Like literally. I love me some Antonio Gibson, but 6 is spicy. Let's see here. When do you think Saquon will be game ready from GooseCon Gaming? I think he's going to be game ready week 1. Is he going to get the full workload is the absolute question. And that's where I'm not 100% sold. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out there in pads, suited up, starts week 1, but only goes out and gets like 8 to 10 touches, and they just work him in slowly. So that's kind of the risk you're running with Saquon right now. I'm not going to say he's undraftable, but for me, in the first round, it's not looking likely.
Whew. There we go. I like it.
Highlight, if I click so I'm in the league. If I click the link, I mean, as long as you have an account signed up through the Headliners, then you're in. Fantrax.com/headliners. As long as you have that account signed up, then you're in.
Why wouldn't Ginger Fit Dad says they're saying Chubb isn't going to be ready till week 3? Why wouldn't he be? Did I miss something today?
No, I don't think so. He says he meant Barkley.
Bama 751. Do we see your questions? I mean, we could, but I don't know. I mean, the chat's going right now. The chat is going right now.
It's not like there's like 4 questions popping in here. There's a ton of them. So yeah, we're trying to catch as many of them as we can. Let's see.
Kalafa, my donation for a draft guide. Hook up a poor soul looking for fantasy greatness. Kalafa, I appreciate you. Oh, Ginger Fit Dad, you meant Barkley. Okay. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to me.
Tyrone Jenkins says McLaurin or Lockett to keep going into next year PPR. I'm 154% Terry McLaurin. Like 100, maybe even more than 100. Can I go more than 154%, Kyle?
No.
Well, that's where I'm going. That's as high as I can get it. Uh-oh.
Boom, we got it. 1,000.
There we go, Chouse. Where's Chris Chouse at?
You.
Chris Chouse in the house. Hooking up Headliner U. And now you don't have to thrust, Kyle.
Whew, y'all are lucky.
I speak for Chouse, though, when I say thank you very much. He's been working his balls off over there on that channel.
Keegan wants to know Jones or Eckler. I'm going with Jones still. I think we answered that one earlier.
Yeah, I'm still going. I don't dislike Eckler by any means. I just think Aaron Jones has that league-winning upside this year with Aaron Rodgers.
Kalafa would like to pick the winner of his draft guide that he donated.
Okay.
And he wants to go with Ethan Norwood.
Ethan Norwood. Email me, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and we'll hook you up.
Gingerfit Dad would like Taylor to make a Kyle thrusting emoji.
No. I mean, think about it, guys. I work with Kyle almost every day. The last thing I need is something at his disposal that he can just send me whenever he wants. Because that's what would happen, like, all the time. I would just get nonstop thrusting emojis on my phone, and I don't know if I can deal with it.
Would always just
it's just be like in my face all the time, and then it's just awkward, and then I gotta like work with you. It's just weird.
Bama 751 says rate my starting wide receivers: Lamb, Robinson, and Higgins.
I love
if
it.
That's Allen Robinson, which I believe it is.
Yep.
I love it. Lots of upside there.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. I think Allen Robinson's another one of these guys that's severely underrated this year. We had that question earlier. I talked about his teammate, Darnell Mooney. I still think Allen Robinson is underrated. This dude has provided wide receiver 1 numbers on multiple years with Mitch Trubisky and Blake Bortles. Like, ugh. Now he gets Andy Dalton, who's the best quarterback he's ever had, and eventually he'll have Justin Fields, who's going to be the best quarterback he's ever had. So, yeah, I love some A-Rob. Better tight end deal, Hawk or Higbee? 100% I'm going. Higbee's a lot cheaper, but I'm still going with Hawkinson.
He won't see the volume.
Yeah, he's not going to see that volume there like Hawkinson will.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to hypnotize us. Doesn't work.
Austin wants to know, are you guys high or low on Mike Davis this year? We may or may not have, and by we, I mean me and Mike Davis must have video coming next week.
That's about as much as you can tease it without just saying everything.
Luis Garcia, 4th pick in a standard league, but all tight ends get 1 point per PPR. Ooh, is Kelsey still too early? At 4th, yes, because again, even though Kelsey is getting 1 point PPR, he's not going to score more than what those top several RBs would. If you were like sitting in that maybe 6 or 7 range, I would say, yeah, go for it, but I can't do it there. I would just go with one of the better tight ends when it wraps back around to the end of the second for you.
Yep. I agree. I understand the the desire to go after Kelsey there. I just can't. I can't find myself doing it, especially if it's like something competitive where if I'm trying to be ballsy or I'm trying to stand out in a best ball type format or something. All right, I understand, but in a normal standard league, I just couldn't do it.
Luis, appreciate that 5 bomb in the chat. Roger Wilco with a 5 bomb. You guys shouted out my fiance and I last season. We're getting married 3/5/22. Can I get an official headliner blessing? Let's get this season, boys. So blessed.
I remember that. Now. I'm sorry, Roger. I don't remember your name there on the screen, but I remember talking about shouting out a fiance last year. I remember that in my head. So they're getting married next March. You can absolutely get a 100% headliner blessing. We appreciate you coming back here year after year and allowing us to have an opportunity to tell you whether you're going into something good or something bad. I mean, Roger, there's very few people on this earth that will shoot you straight, like me and Kyle. If we didn't agree with this marriage, we would tell you, like, we're here for you, but full-heartedly. I remember last year. You definitely have our blessing. We wish you nothing but the best. If you want to send us an invite, we can try to come. And if you don't want to send us an invite, maybe we'll just show up anyway.
Or if we can be co-best men.
I mean, just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing it out there, Roger. Roger Wilco.
Johns with a 5 bomb in the chat. Appreciate you. Bringing up the point about Fantrax. Fantrax has a brand new draft board. They've got some stuff launching very soon that's really, really neat. We've been one of the first people to see it. Lots of good stuff coming from them. If it's not your favorite platform, really sorry to hear that, but they're friends of ours over there. We're working with them this season. We've loved everything so far and the experiences with them. We've got leagues over there. It's the most customizable fantasy sports platform that you're going to find anywhere. So it is 100% good. Yeah. Gary Hobbs.
What up, Gary?
I'm in a 2-keeper half PPR league and keeping Zeke. Who should I keep for my second keeper? DK Metcalf or Jonathan Taylor? I'm keeping Jonathan Taylor, man. Give me those 2 running backs.
Yep.
Load it up to begin it.
Heck yeah. I just posted the best ball link again. If you've signed up at fantrax.com/headliners and you want in, there's your link.
Santana, I'm the 7th pick in a 10-man PPR. What wide receiver would you take in the 2nd round? It's going to depend on who's there, to be honest with you, because right now the big thing for leagues is where are the running backs going? I mean, is this a league that's going to see 8 or 9 running backs taken in the 1st round? If so, you might be put into a position where at the end of the 2nd, if you don't take one, you're not going to get a decent RB2. Wrapping it all back around, if it doesn't go off the board too quickly and you can get a decent pick in the 3rd round for a running back, I mean, Stephon Diggs is a guy that you can get easily in the 2nd round right now, and he's my wide receiver 3 for the season. Someone brought up True Legend. Where is this guy at?
That's what I'm laughing at. True Legend back in the chat, back and ready for a great season. He is back.
God, True Legend, I have missed you and your ability to sexually harass me via chat every single stream.
Every single season. He likes to take advantage of you. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. Miss these so much. Glad the streams are back with Esteban Rodriguez. We appreciate you coming back, Esteban. Just a update here for the Clyde Edwards-Helaire signed jersey. Kyle set a goal of 50 new members. We're at 12 right now. 12 members as of right now. Get to 50, we'll give away the jersey. What do you choose between Eckler and Gibson from Zach Matthews? It all depends. If it's full PPR, I'm going to go with Eckler. If it's half PPR or standard, then I'm going to go with Antonio Gibson. That full PPR upside, though, for Austin Eckler, I mean, they're super close, but it edges his way just a little bit if it's full PPR.
100%. On board. Agree. Swift versus Carson versus Montgomery in a half PPR. I've got Monty Swift Carson.
Rashawn Singh, Jared Goff, or Aaron Rodgers?
A-Rod.
Let me just say, if that is a legit question, fantasy football is not your game, bro. Like, it's just not your thing.
Wait, who said it?
I think he's joking. Rashawn Singh. I'm thinking he's joking. It's got to be a
Rashawn,
joke.
we don't know if you're joking, man.
I hope you're joking at this point.
Russell, Dalvin Cook or Henry in a standard format. Dalvin Cook is going to have the higher upside, but Derrick Henry is probably going to be your safer bet.
Especially in standard. Yeah. Give me King Henry.
PJ Frost, are we doing dynasty drafts this year with viewers? Not dynasty drafts, but last year our viewer leagues they were so crazy. So many people were interested in it. We had to limit it this year. So we are going to be doing supporter leagues with people over on Patreon. So we're going to have some leagues going there. But if you're an MVP member on Patreon, there's absolutely going to be a shot for you to do some leagues with us this year.
Yeah, there's just too many people. We can't fit as many as we would like to.
Rashawn, you're joking. Perfect. I'm a Lions fan too. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Fist bump each
Thoughts
other.
on Gronk? Gronk could literally trip into the end zone 5 times this season and end up as a tight end 1.
Yep.
It's definitely possible, but he's not going to have the volume to sustain it, meaning that he is going to have to be a guy that scores on a consistent basis to really get up there, because just with the run game that they're going to be using and the wide receivers that are playing so well, you've got OJ Howard back. He's just not a guy that you can bank on every single week to give you consistent production. Not that you can really get that from any tight end outside of the top couple.
Right, exactly. Let's see here. What is the worst draft position for Manuel Hernandez? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of like 8, 9, 10. Like, that's just not what it all depends on the draft, but I find 8, 9, 10 is where I have that thought in my head of like, oh man, all the top running backs are gone and Devontae Adams is sitting right. Like, that's where I start to question it, and I don't like that. I want to make sure I know where I'm going, especially in the first round, and those are the spots where I have the biggest questions. So that 8, 9, 10 range, not my favorite. What about James Okobu? What's going on, James? He says Fitzmagic or Tua as a quarterback 2. I still think, as of right now, I love some Fitzmagic. I'm still leaning Tua by a hair. A lot of people want to give Tua a bad rap because of last year, but what they forget about is that kid was coming off horrible hip injuries. He had no offseason, no rookie camps, no training camps, no preseason games, and then he didn't play half bad last year. So to build off of last year and now giving him more weapons this year by adding Will Fuller and Jalen Waddle, I think Tua's got an opportunity to surprise some people this year.
He is. I think he's a breakout for me in the draft guide.
You're not supposed to say that, Kyle. They're supposed to buy it to see it.
Mother. Herbert or Dak, Elgin? I've got Dak a little bit higher right now just because the dude's going to be throwing 975.658432, 87.56 times. What's that?
Chris, I don't know if you can read it. Chris Chouse is saying because he hit 1,000, donate another guide on him.
Uh-oh.
Another guide donated by our own Chris Chouse. So how many is that we have left now? We have 1, 2, 3. I still have 4 left to give away. Who wants a draft guide? Hit the like button. 366 watching, 236 likes. Hit the like button. Who wants a draft guide? Who deserves a draft guide? Let's see here. Thanks,
IR fan. Good to see you guys back in action. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate you, IR.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. Supreme Beam wants to know if he can get an oh yeah. Is he from me or from you, Kyle?
Oh, yeah.
That's just weird.
Gaming channel thing.
Oh, it is?
It's a gaming thing, Jake. Us younger generations only understand.
Whatever. Let's see here.
David Hathaway, how about some love for Corey Davis with the Jets? He's going to thrive. I mean, I like Corey Davis, but the problem is we've seen him try to be the alpha in the system, and it just hasn't worked out. It took drafting of A.J. Brown for him to finally, break out. So can he be that guy? It's also going to depend on Zach Wilson. I like Zach Wilson. I think he's good. I'm worried that Zach Wilson isn't going to be like that great of a guy this year.
You know what we should do? One of our MVP patrons, one of our moderators, is out there right now. Anna. She is out there watching over us like she always does. She is always, watching over our back. How about we let her? Anna, how about you select the next draft guide? Why don't you give one away, Anna? Let's let you pick a winner. You get to watch the chat nonstop anyway. Who deserves one?
I feel like Anna just is going to be upset that we put far too much pressure on her.
100%. She did not like that whatsoever.
Make an argument against me taking Zeke number 1. Cody, listen, he's not going to get the passing game work that he used to. At one point in time, Zeke was going to get 5 to 10 targets a game. But now you've got CeeDee Lamb. Now you've got Michael Gallup. Now you've got Amari Cooper. The tight ends last season were actually used pretty early on by Dak Prescott before he went down with the injury. Zeke's just not going to get that anymore, unfortunately. That's why I'm not going number 1 with him.
I'm surprised she hasn't messaged me yet. Maybe she has. No. She is not she is not liking the pressure, I'm sure. That's what we like to do, though. We like to put people on the spot. Hail Mary Jane says, no, you take Henry number 1. I don't deserve one, but I just need one. Tim Collison, at least he's honest, doesn't deserve it, but he wants
Ice
it.
trade. Do I trade Mixon and Odell for Eckler? No. If this is a half PPR or PPR and it is redraft, yes, I'm okay with that. And this is coming from me.
Yeah. Austin Gergen, I am trying to get my fiance into fantasy football, and a draft guide would help out. But then
you already got her locked up, though. Like, I mean, it's not official yet, obviously. I mean, big effing deal.
Is it?
Engaged ain't married. Name the show. But here's the thing. I mean, you put the ring on it already, and she said yes. That's like 50% of the battle right there.
And here's what you got to worry about then after that. Then you got to worry about what if she beats you? And then you're just going to be embarrassed, and then you're going to blame us, and then you're going to turn into a hater. I don't... Did you buy one? If you bought one, just show her like 2 pages of it, and she'll probably lose interest in it anyway. Let's see here. Antonio Ramirez. If there was a draft of fantasy experts, you guys would be the number 1 pick. Thank you very much, Antonio. We greatly appreciate that. We love to be in that top spot. We thrive to be in that top spot, but without you guys, we are not in that top spot. Kyle he's Tebowing. It's better than teabagging, I guess, after some of the last things he's offered, but we'll take it.
T things that I can do.
Yeah. How about...
oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, Tater Miles is back. He's probably about 3 deep at this point since the live stream started. He says, my wife beats me all the time. After the first few times, I started to take a liking to it. Tater. Who thinks we should get Tater on camera more often? Anybody think Tater should have a bigger spot on this show? I'll trade my wife for a draft guide? Dang.
Oh, my gosh.
Anna just made 376 new friends. Congratulations.
ML, I will name my newborn twin sons after you guys if I get a guide. That would be great if there was a way to prove it, but I don't know how you would prove it. I would 100% give you a draft guide if there was a way to prove it.
Yeah, if you could find a way to prove it, I'd give you more than a draft guide, but I need picture evidence.
Okay, listen. Andrew says, you guys are the Brady and Manning of fantasy sports. And Jake, I would give you the Brady spot, but let's...
Shut up. I hate you. I hate you. Just because I have a 5 head doesn't mean I have to be Peyton Manning. At least I'm a Hall of Famer, damn it. Wow. You see what I got to deal with?
You knew see exactly where I was going with
Dude,
it.
I've worked with you daily for years. I knew exactly where you were going.
Oh, my God.
Man. Once here, once in Discord MVP, and once in DM. Oh, that's how often she's probably messaged me. Yeah. Oh, hey, she messaged us. A winner. Actually, she messaged me, not you, Kyle. She knows better. The winner.
True Legend. Listen, True Legend, when you become a member, I'll show you my feet.
Wow, he's got to sign up for Holden Chubb, though. Let's see here. Anna's winner that she has picked to receive the free draft guide, Tim Cullison. Tim Cullison, because of the honesty that he showed in the chat. So send me an email, Tim, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and I will hook you up. Cullison. Write it down before I forget it.
Godwin or Keenan Allen? Oliver, give me Keenan Allen, the bona fide #1 wide receiver alpha male, delicious Keenan Allen with that long, gorgeous beard over.
Is Keenan Allen the best route runner in football?
Oh, he's close.
I mean, I think he
close.
is. I think Keenan Allen is. I mean, there's some great ones out there, but Keenan Allen is elite. Let's see here. Judy or Sutton this year from Ginger Fit Dad. Honestly, it's going to be hit and miss on a weekly basis, right? Because they're each going to have an opportunity, but it's just not going to be consistent. If I had to choose just one, I'm probably going to go with Judy because at least he's not coming off a major injury.
Did we see the Twitter video today of Keenan Allen when was he running routes against Derwin James? I think is what it was.
I think it was Derwin.
Dude's just whoo, 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 whoo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a legit route runner. Aaron Jones or Saquon? Definitely Aaron Jones. Rank these players from Meyer Hemmelson. You got Chris Carson, Darrell Henderson, Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin in a half.
Henderson, Gaskin, Davis, Carson in that order. Boom.
Henderson, Davis, Gaskin, Carson was yours?
Yep.
I can get on board with that. I don't hate that.
Get on it.
It really depends for me, the last two, and it's Gaskin or Carson. I think they're both pretty similar this year. What about Mike Davis or Kareem Hunt? There you go. There's a good one.
I'm going with Mike Davis, barely over Kareem Hunt, unless it is a full PPR league. If it is a full PPR league and we're talking like your RB3, then I'll go with Kareem Hunt at that point. In a half PPR league, it's still kind of close. I've got Davis just barely ahead at this point because I know Davis is going to get some consistent work. Kareem Hunt,
Here's the deal for me.
Jake disproved the Kareem Hunt theory in a video already once this season.
I look at it this way. If you're looking for your running back 3, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt. If it's your running back 2 and you need to kind of shoot for a little bit more upside, that's when I look the way of Mike Davis. It just kind of all depends what it is you need at that point of the draft.
We're going to go boom, boom, boom here real quick. Overcome Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Hill or Kelsey. I just lost it. The chat moved on me.
Oh, great.
There it is. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Hill or Kelsey. I'm going to assume this is the late first round. I'm going with Aaron Jones. Ezekiel Elliott or Nick Chubb in a standard league. Nick Chubb 100%. Henry or Kamara. It's going to be Henry for me. Pollard or Gus Edwards is a flyer. Give me Gus Edwards. Mini let it flow right there. Luis Garcia, standard league 4th pick. I'm afraid of Kamara. Who would you take?
If you're afraid of Kamara,
I mean, I'm not going to be afraid of Kamara.
I'm not afraid of Kamara, I don't think. At that point, though, if you don't look at the guys behind him, you got Saquon Barkley, there's question marks. Jonathan Taylor, there's question marks now. To me, it becomes between the 3 guys of Ezekiel Elliott, Nick Chubb, or Aaron Jones. Like, those are the next 3 up for me. Personally, I probably go Zeke, then Chubb, then Aaron Jones in that order.
Boom. Boom.
Update on the CEH jersey. We're still at 12 new members, so we have not hit the goal as of yet. What about
50? I mean, there's 365 people hanging out in here right now. My goal was 50. So
did you set too high of a goal?
I don't know if I did or not, because I thought people were going to be super excited about an extra live show this year that they only get access to, content that they only get access to, and listen, sweet emojis that you get to use in the chat and a really sweet badge. So, I mean, me personally, for only $4.99 a month, baby, I'd be all over it, literally.
Highlight says, I just saw somebody say in the chat they don't like Chubb because of Kareem Hunt with the facepalm emoji. That person has not watched our must-have video because I disproved that again, and it's been disproven for 2 years now, so it doesn't work.
Swag, do you want to come on for a few minutes?
Oh, God.
Why don't you have any clothes on?
Hey, you know what we need? We need a live stream one weekend with Swag and Tater.
Oh my God.
Swag and Tater on a live stream could be epic internet.
Oh my God. Rich is desperate. Give this man, Rich Gant. Can we give him a draft guide? Because he just said, I would not normally say this, but I would take Kyle's thrust to the face for a free guide.
Wow. Rich Gant. Yes. Because I don't.
Okay.
I feel bad for him.
He's getting a draft guide because, listen, this dude is basically saying, I want to get hit by a Mike Tyson punch for a draft guide because that's what would happen.
That's not what he meant. Like, I think we all know the equivalent of a Kyle thrust is not a Mike Tyson punch. Like, I'm pretty sure we can all make that assumption.
Meng Lee, $4.99 for what? I just joined. There is a join button. If you're on anything other than an iPhone, a join button down below the video right here to become a part of Holden Chubb. It's our membership exclusive content here on YouTube. Extra live show on Sundays. You get free extra content, emojis, all of it, man.
MJ Amaralt. Does Mac Jones start this year at some point? I think he does.
Yes.
I think he does. He does. I don't think he starts the season. I think Cam Newton starts it. But let's be honest. Cam Newton just cannot move the ball deep down the field anymore. And if they really want to try to win ball games, they're going to have to at some point not be so one-dimensional. And that's when they go to Mac Jones. But I think Cam starts, but Mac takes over at some point mid to two-thirds through the season.
Not scared of Kamara. Why? Because it's Kamara. He's the main guy. He's going to be utilized. Mike Thomas is gone. The worries that I had over the offseason was that if Taysom Hill starts, he's not going to utilize he's not going to utilize Kamara because he didn't utilize Kamara when he started last year. I mean, the dude literally was getting 1 or 2 targets a game. But they don't have Michael Thomas anymore, so they're going to have to throw it to somebody established, and Kamara is probably going to be the beneficiary of those.
Look at it this way. A lot of people want to come back and say, they're going to stack the boxes now. Now there's no Michael Thomas. That's cool. When has Alvin Kamara ever lived between the tackles? Like, never. He lives in the passing game, right? 80-plus receptions a year. Going to get him the ball out in space. Going to use him in the short screening game. Pass catches out of the backfield. I'm not overly worried about the ceiling. May be a little bit lower, but we can't expect huge, crazy numbers every single year.
Stop! What in the?
Yeah, I don't even want to know what's going on out there. Let's see here. Jake Blair, Zeke or Chubb? I got Zeke 1 spot higher, but I love both this year actually. What do I think of Big Ben's arm? Marine 1775. I think it's held together with a half-chewed purple now and later and like old paper clips, and I'm worried that he starts off hot, but as the season progresses, he loses more and more strength in that elbow, and as the season progresses, the production of his wide receivers start to dip. What that means, though, is the production of Najee Harris could go up, especially if they're in contention.
Jake!
What?
Don't listen to what he says!
Oh, God. Does Watson play again? Oh, Lord. Does Watson play again? Yes, he does. Does he play again this year? I don't know. Oh, God.
Yeah!
Wow. What's going on here?
Shut up. You're going outside. What's up, Jake?
What's going on, Swag?
What's up, chat? What's up, Headliner Nation?
Yeah.
Woo!
Wendy
what
says,
questions are we answering? Give me one.
Wendy's wants to know if anyone's watching the reflection in your PC.
Oh yeah, I just pulled the pants up a little bit. Letting the flow from the fan.
And look at the swag emojis hitting the chat. Everybody knows what this means. Swag is back. Anna wants me to cut your mic. I can do that. I can do that.
Watch it.
But yeah, everybody knows that when Swag hits the camera, there's no filter. There's no reservations about the words that he's about to say. He just does as he so pleases. So bear with us.
Valero. 10 team, 10th pick, half PPR. Choose the first two. Baby, already went over this a few minutes ago. Listen, Nick Chubb and Aaron Jones are the picks at the end of the first and beginning of the second round. They're going to be there because there's far too many nonsensical morons out there playing fantasy football that are going to look and say, I don't want Nick Chubb because of Kareem Hunt. Tell those guys to go suck it, because listen, you're getting both of those guys, you're winning a fantasy football championship.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody guessed our acronym at the beginning of the show, Swag. Did you hear our acronym? We're going to go by the mantra of FTFW for the rest of the...
FTFW. I know what it means. Kyle filled me in on that much, and I agree with him.
Oh, perfect. So we are going to basically set the fantasy world on fire this year, and you can either hop on, you can join, you can be a part of Headliner Nation, or you can straight up suck it, Kyle. That's what we're telling people here this year, especially over on Twitter. There's a lot of people over there that think they know everything in this world.
Hail Mary Jane, are we taking Diggs or D-Hop? Oh, I'm going Diggs.
I got to go Diggs. I love my Cardinals, but I got to go Diggs.
Lucas, Abbott, Gibson, or Mixon. Gibson's going to have a little bit of a higher ceiling. Now, listen, my boy Kyle, you missed on the Mixon call a little bit last year, but listen. Here's the thing. Mixon got hurt, so we don't truly know what it would have done by the end of the season, because boy, was he heating up right before he got hurt. But listen, and Antonio Gibson, he's going to have a pretty high ceiling, because if there's one thing we know about Gibson from last year, when he gets near the end zone, he's going in, baby.
I wish I wouldn't have had earbuds in when you said that.
Don't stop believing.
I mean, I can't.
Hold on to that.
So many swag emojis in the chat right now. Waller or Kittle? Right now, we got Waller higher, Jap. Let's see here. What will James Conner role be with the Cards? Now, GooseCon Gaming, great question about James Conner. Everybody hates James Conner, but here's why people hate James Conner. They are associating the name of James Conner with second, third, fourth round picks that they've had to use the last few years. There is no second, third, fourth round picks for James Conner. So if you think that you're going to draft James Conner this year and he's going to bust when you're getting him in the 9th round, it basically means that he's not going to do anything. If the guy comes out and gets a role similar to Kenyon Drake, which he will, he's going to way outproduce his ADP. Is he going to be a top 12 guy? No, probably not. Is he going to be top 24? I think he is, because Chase Edmonds is just not a 3-down running back in the NFL. Hard target
Listen,
Eagle, you are not muted.
Hard target Eagle, no one's muted.
No one's muted. Swag may be here pretty soon, but no one else. Let's see.
Can't mute Swag. You can try to contain him, but listen, let's be real.
Watch this. Ready? Go ahead and start talking. The next time you talk, I'll just mute you. Let's see here.
I'm talking right now.
Where is the... I'm going to be fast with it. Where is the Let It Flow helmet? The Let It Flow helmet is directly above my head. I don't think, honestly, that the chat is going enough, and we know the likes aren't high enough, to have a Let It Flow session just yet.
Noel, listen. If you want a deep voice and you just hop right into the DMs.
Okay.
No. Listen, there's many voices for Swag Rich. You listen to all of them.
Is it bad that I'm taking Najee at the 202 over Eckler and Gibson? I think it's a little bit of a risk, but I'm not opposed to it. I think Najee gets over 250 to 275 touches this year. How about, I would take Connor all day long in the 9th. Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably where you're going to about get him, 8th, 9th round. Why are you popping your collar and leaning back over there?
Because Jake, we're live, baby.
Yeah.
We're live, Headliner Nation.
Yeah.
I'm in your ears.
Okay.
I'm in your house.
Rippagert wants to know when our next draft guide update is coming, and it's going to be in the next
week.
Yeah, it'll be in this upcoming week.
Overcome. Thanks for the content you guys put out on the reg. Overcome. Thanks for the 3 bomb in the super chat. Big O Hawkinson or Pitts. Big O. Let me tell you what, my boy Kyle Rich, earlier hit on it very, very well. We're going Hawkinson. Pitts might have some weeks where there's a little bit more upside there, but give me Hawkinson for steady, continuous targets all season long.
Do you think that the Big O means, like, the Big O? Like O-face?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what you think it is? I don't know.
Joey B wants to know Zeke, Aaron Jones, or Chubb in a half PPR. Baby, give me Nicholas Chubb all day long.
Sir Nicholas Chubb.
Woo. You want to know what the best part about this, Jake? We've actually gained viewers since I kicked that weirdo off the screen.
Like 15 or so.
We only have 302 likes and we have 384 people watching. And listen, when we get to 15 new members, I'm going to give away a draft guide.
So
We're at 12 right now.
Yeah.
We're already giving away a signed jersey. Kyle, I'm talking about it right now. Shut up. When we get to 15 new members, I'm going to give away a draft guide.
So we got to get 3 more members for you to give
We
away
need
another
3 more
draft guide?
members to give away another draft guide.
All right.
And guess what? I'm going to pick one of the next 3 people to do it too.
You are?
Yep.
Like you're going to tell them they have to become a member, or you're going to pick the draft guide winner?
No. Of the next 3 people who become, I'm going to pick one of those.
Oh, well, dang.
It's like Hunger Games, but for a draft guide.
Wow. Last man standing type thing? Okay, then. Fill in the blank. What's going on? Phil, I see you out there with your squirrel
Phil,
nuts.
baby!
I see you with your
What's going
squirrel
on,
nuts.
brother?
How many moderators do you have? We have a handful. In here right now, I think there's 2. I think 2 right now. Anna is all over
Kalafa,
it.
Xavier Jones. Henderson's a beast. Sean Taylor becoming a new member.
Oh, Sean Taylor's the first one. He's the first one to, through the gates. Does he get any?
Sean Taylor's the first one through the gates.
Does he get any preferential treatment because he was first?
He doesn't, because I'm going to randomize it.
Oh wow! Now you're
That's how we do things around here.
You know how to randomize things?
Listen, he might keep me locked up in the garage. Colby becoming a new member. He might keep me locked up in the garage. Okay, but I watch everything that he does out here. Every gross, disgusting, weird thing, whether the camera's on or off. You guys should see what this weirdo does when the camera goes off.
I don't even want to see it. Peasy. He wants to know how
police.
early is too early to draft Trey Sermon.
We're looking like, what, 7th round right now is where you'd probably have to grab him. Potentially 6, depending on how crazy your draft gets.
I think it really depends on what happens the next couple weeks in the preseason. If he has some good plays, it's going to boost that hype and his ADP is going to climb into the 7th round or so. I don't think I go much earlier than that just because there's so many running backs in San Francisco. They brought in Wayne Gallman. Jeff Wilson comes back at some point throughout the year.
Woo!
It worries me.
Jose Hernandez, Swag Life, Mooney, Engage. Who do you prefer? Give me Darnell Mooney.
Dude, and he had a great idea. We need to have a Tater versus Swag Rich segment where you two just go at it.
Oh,
No
baby.
holds barred. You hold nothing back, and you just drop the gloves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to 17 because Sean Taylor, Colby Hudick, Mike Adams, Christopher Burton, and Ryan Vogel all became members. So you know what? I'm going to throw all 5 of you into the randomizer because all 5 of you threw those in there really, really quick. Hold on. Let me find that real fast. Jake, what are the names again? Could you give those to me really quick, please?
I think Kyle would know the names, but let me read them off here to you. Let's see. We got Sean Taylor.
Is it S-E-A?
No, it's SHAWN.
F. Sean. Next one.
Colby.
Kolby.
Yes.
Next one.
Mike.
Mike.
That's just the only way I know how to spell it. Christopher.
Christopher.
Yep. And Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep.
Let's randomize it. How many? Jake, number between 1 and 5.
3.
Gonna randomize it 3 times. Boom! That's once. Boom! That's twice. Boom! Christopher gets the draft guide, ladies and gentlemen.
Christopher Burton. Email me, Christopher. And I'm going to pick another one here, Kyle, because
You should wait until we get 20 new members. We're at 17 right now.
we're at 18 right now, so we get 2 more and we could get it.
Oh, Mang Lee becoming a member as well on Hold and Chubb. Look, hey Kyle, look at this. The people love me. Everybody's signing up. What'd you get, loser?
Wow.
The Big O wants to know Javonte Williams or Chuba Hubbard is my running back 4 or 5. Give me Javonte Williams. Give me if Melvin Gordon goes down. Ooh-wee.
Did you get to Jose Hernandez, Mooney
Yeah.
or Gage?
And I said Daryl Mooney.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were taking care of a boy over there.
Yeah. The cue for Swag to thrust the screen for the ladies and can Bobby Trees be a wide receiver 1 after taking 3 straight backs. I like it.
Yep, I will take Bobby Trees as my number 1 if I went running back in the first 3 rounds. Absolutely.
Got a couple of questions about how you become a member here on YouTube. If you're on an iPhone, it's not there. I don't know why. Call Apple, okay? Obviously, what's his face? That Jobs fella, okay? Apparently, he didn't think this one through. So here's the thing. It's not there. So you got to do it on a laptop, a tablet, something else, okay? Boom. Hit that join button. It's right down below the video.
Is that it?
Meng Lee becoming a member. Appreciate you, Meng Lee. Keeper, pick 1. Ridley in the 4th, McLaurin in the 5th, or Herbert in the last round in a full PPR. Give me Ridley, baby.
Yeah, I think give me Calvin Ridley in the 4th. That's pretty good value right there. Ted says Android Nation. You better believe it. At least Android lets people sign up. Are we full Chubb or half Chubb in the first round, drafting from the 7 hole? We're full Chubb.
Full.
That's like prime Nicholas Chubb territory right there, the 7th pick. You know what I don't understand? And maybe the chat can help us. Maybe. You know, a lot of people still want to discredit the potential of Nick Chubb. And some people think that it's our bias or we just like the guy. Well, I mean, we haven't been wrong on him yet, but what is it that is a turnoff to Nick Chubb? Because great offensive line, run heavy offense, great defense is going to give him opportunities at late game leads. He's got that 20-plus potential. He is capable of catching passes out of the backfield. He's not asked to do it very much, but he's capable of doing it. And the dude averaged 10 yards per carry in the 4th quarter last year. What is there not to love about the guy? And where did you go? Why is your camera off?
I saw Jake break as soon as he saw the camera go off.
I was like, what happened? Where'd you go?
I'm still here, baby. You think I'm leaving you? You think I'm leaving you on the first live show?
Nathan Ellersick. It says Nathan Ellersick says pass work, but Nathan, I completely 100% proved that theory wrong in a Nick Chubb video about a week and a half ago. Even without any if he were to catch 0 passes, he could still finish inside the top 8 to 10 running backs and catch 0. So anything he gets is a bonus. Their offense is boring, Steven. You're right, it is boring, but that's something that... What the hell is going on now? Is it glowing in there?
Ladies and gentlemen, the love layer's been lit up.
I don't understand. Oh, Lord. It's getting late around here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lights are on. The bull's sitting out. Toss your key in. We're getting ready to have a fun party.
Okay. This is a wild first live stream. You better just imagine what's going to happen as we get further into the season.
Just wait until we have 1,500 people watching in week 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who in the chat right now remembers what it was like mid-season last year in the chat? That's the whole reason we really opened up the memberships is so we could do a member-only live stream on Sunday because the chat is just ridiculously fast in season.
Michael Sinat. Sunote. I messed that up, Michael. I apologize. 14-team league. We draft 7 defensive players. What round do you start drafting them? Really, it's all about what the scoring is, my man. It depends on the scoring. If it's a very even scoring, I am still not drafting an IDP over any of the top players. So we're talking like 7th, 8th round when you would start filling in your bench.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... And like you said, you hit it on the head. There's so many different ways for IDP scoring that, I mean, some leagues, you see these guys go in the first couple rounds just because of the way the scoring is based. So it kind of really depends on your scoring. The Q says we got a red light special.
Official wants to know Hubbard or Rondell more late. If you own Christian McCaffrey, we're going to go with Chuba
Hubbard. I think Hubbard still gets a little bit of run this year. It's going to require a CMC injury for him to be somebody that you could actually start. If you're looking for something at that point in the draft that maybe it's a deep league where you got to start 3-4 flexes, whatever it may be, I think Rondale Moore produces earlier in the season than Chuba. Chuba runs 60 yards to the 15-yard line, and Hunt runs it in. Oh, Chubb runs to the 60 yards to 15. Not always, though. And even if he does, that's fine. That's 6 points from the run. Okay, I'll take those 6 points. He's still going to end the game with 115 and a touchdown or two.
Mark Cleveland, trade Gage for Gaskin.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grab Gaskin.
Anna says, Swag, it's hard to convince people that you don't sell yourself when you've got your red light lit up. Anna, I have done far more for far less, and you know it's true.
That's a true statement. We have.
I waxed myself on live stream on the gaming channel.
Yeah, that was weird. And you screamed.
Mike Adams, 10 team full PPR going for Eckler, Harris, McLaurin. If that's your start, I love it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it every day.
Yeah, all day long. Eckler, Najee, and Terry McLaurin. I'll start that. Absolutely. Should I still draft Mooney if already have Allen Robinson? That's a great question. The part that worries me about it is you're never going to want to start them together. And I hate to draft guys that I may not be able to start at any given time. So personally, if I drafted Allen Robinson early, I'm probably passing on Darnell Mooney a little bit later.
Roxanne.
Wow.
You don't need to turn on the red light. Roxanne.
I don't. I feel like I've lost control. Where's Kyle?
Robert. Oh. Looks like he's still breathing. He's probably all right. Antonio Gibson or Najee Harris, Robert. I'm going to go Antonio Gibson for that. Upside. Fill in the blank. Kyle, is that a red velvet robe? Oh, baby, you know it is.
I have a question. I have a question for the chat. It's my turn to ask you a question.
All right, let's hear it.
Who out there lives close to Canton, Ohio? Is anybody in the chat within driving distance to Canton, Ohio? Anybody at all? Throw it in the chat. Day drive to Canton. Who's in? We're talking about the Hall of Fame. I mean, you've seen it all over the TV the past few days. Who's within driving distance of Canton, Ohio? Put it in the chat. I want to see. You don't have to tell me where you live. You can drop your address if you want to. Whatever you want to do. Just tell me if you're close. Because if you're close, I got something for you. Houday, the Houday kid. This must be a Cincinnati Bengals fan. 3 hours away. Somewhere in Cincinnati. Canton, Ohio. Next Sunday. Me, Kyle, the
Swag Rich.
Yeah, whatever. The doc, Dr. Ethan Turner. Our boy Kane. Let's see. Taylor Mosier, and the lone boner himself. We're all going to be in Canton, Ohio for a fantasy football expo. What was that? Are you totally not paying attention?
I am, but there's a comment. I don't know if I can hit the approve button on it, but
I just did. So yeah, there's a lot of people saying that they're within 2 or 3 hours. Next Sunday, we're all going to be in Canton, Ohio, doing a fantasy football expo. We got a whole booth to set up. We're one of the MVP sponsors of the expo itself. You need to come by and come hang out with us next Sunday. We're going to be there. I believe the show is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday, August 15th in Canton, Ohio. You need to come check us out.
yeah, just if you Google the Fantasy Football Expo or go to thefantasyfootballexpo.com, it will take you to their website. You can get in there for what, like $20, Jake? But not only that, we're going to be there Saturday night. So whether you come in for the day on Sunday and just come hang out at our booth with us, or you decide to come in Saturday night, I've already told people Saturday night, drinks are on me. Like I'm buying a round on Saturday night if you all show up and be like, yo, Jake and Kyle, where you at, bros? We're going to tell you, okay? Not me, because I'm swag, not Kyle. Anyway, let's get it.
Here's what's great about Saturday night, too. You know what Saturday night is, Kyle? It's my birthday.
Oh, baby Jake's going to be the big 4-0.
I'm turning 40 on that Saturday, next Saturday.
4
And no, we don't
FND.
live in Canton. We're driving there. I have a 7.5-hour drive to Canton, Ohio.
3.
We got about 3 hour, but yeah, we're driving there, and we're gonna live it up for the weekend. So come over there and check us out.
3. What? They love me.
My
Why
wife
would
doesn't
I
even have
stop?
a robe. Michael Carter or Trey Sermon in a PPR. I think Michael Carter produces quicker this season. I like Trey Sermon in that offense, but I think if you're looking for initial points, Carter has the better chance of getting them early. ETN or Robinson?
Woo.
I would prefer to wait a little bit longer and just take ETN and hope for the upside.
Marco, it's 4:30 in the night, and I'm watching you guys supporting all the time. Marco,
Where do you live?
hey Marco, I love you.
Marco, where do you live that it's 4? That means 4 a.m.? Jake, get your wife a robe. What are you even doing? She wouldn't wear the robe anyway, so I can't go steal it from her. She doesn't want one. I don't think. I guess I've never really asked, but she's never said anything about wanting one. People in here posting friends' cell phone numbers for us to get a hold of. Spend all that YouTube money. Steven, you would be surprised. After all expenses paid, you would probably think that we probably make a lot more than you think we do. You see all the YouTubers getting millions of views, and you're putting us in that same ballpark. Completely different ballpark. That's why we're on here asking for members and selling draft guides. Good day from Australia, boy. Australia in the house for H Bomber. What is going on out there? Swag needs a disco ball. Don't give him any ideas there, Kalafa. Mike Adams, can I mock draft with you guys, please? Probably at some point. We do our mock drafts every Sunday night on Fantrax. So that's when we record for the previous week. So we're going to be doing a mock draft tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Kyle is going to be doing a mock draft tomorrow night. So you have to be signed up. Have your account ready at fantrax.com/headliners. Make sure you're all good to go. So when Kyle posts those links, you can click on them and get in because they fill up super, super quick. Tony Schaefer, becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome to the community. Egg Wardo, what is going on? Let's see here. Huge fan from Pittsburgh. How do you have Najee going? Owen McGeary. I love Najee. Najee isn't any issue to me. Does the offensive line open up enough holes to give him that huge ceiling? That's going to be the biggest question for me. I still think Najee flirts with right around 1,300 total yards and has a great year. The touchdowns may be sporadic, especially because they have so many options in the passing game. But sign me up for right around 1,300 total yards and about 5 to 7 touchdowns for Najee. Welcome back, Kyle. Did you throw him back?
Up my hair.
Did you throw him back in the cage?
Yes.
Crazy.
Luckily, I always keep like a shiv on me.
A shiv.
Yeah, when you live with this dude, you got to be ready for anything. So I had it in my pocket. I was able to jiggle the lock loose, and
wow.
Whew, God.
What happened to the Prince get-up?
What?
He thought you were dressed like Prince. Steven thinks you're like Prince.
Oh, no. Nothing against Prince, but Swaggerich has his own style. all the same.
Mankind has a question. Tua, Fields, or Lance? This year, I'm going Tua 100%. Moving forward, though, Trey Lance is awfully appealing.
Mm-hmm. Did you get Tony Schaefer?
Yes, we did. Shout out Tony Schaefer as a new member.
Tony, appreciate you.
Welcome
to my life. Get tight end until the last round for Gerald Everett. Bad. We like Gerald Everett this year.
How about this? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Why? Anybody in the chat right now have our draft guide that can say whether we like Gerald Everett or not? Because I think there's a pretty good write-up for Gerald Everett in said draft guide. Just saying.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this personally, but we've lost like 35 viewers since
you came back.
Since I came back.
Yeah.
Is there anybody out? Just a quick quick curiosity. Anybody out there enjoy like sports cards, trading cards, collectors, anything like that? You might see behind me here. I've got lots of boxes all around the place because we expanded into the trading card industry this year.
Yes. We have lots of cards.
Lots of them.
Yep, absolutely.
Lots of them.
Just confirm that either your wife wanted or had a robe. So she does not want or have a robe. There's no way. It's not true. I'm calling false.
If there's people out there that are into trading cards, we have been doing a ton of breaks, and I have been doing breaks that are definitely cheaper than what you see. So, like, if you're interested in it, first off, okay, we do have a new channel called Headliner Breaks. Would appreciate it if you guys went and hit the subscription button there. But if you're interested in getting in on any of the breaks that we do, send me an email, kyle@thefantasyheadliners.com, and I will get you guys added up. I'll add you to the mailing list, and you'll find out whenever we do a break. I was thinking about maybe doing one after we get done here.
You're gonna do one tonight?
Maybe.
Who wants to open some cards tonight?
Who wants to open some? I've got this box of 2020 Panini Playoff. It comes with 2 autos and 2 memorabilia cards per box. I've been thinking about ripping this bad boy lately.
All right, then.
Eddie Diaz and Anthony Castro becoming new members of Holding Chubb.
Welcome to the exclusive Chubb fam. How many draft guides do y'all have left to give away? I have one. One left that we have not given away yet. Given one away to Christopher Burton, John H., Isaac Diaz, Daniel Lopez, Highlight, Alex Giwet, Rich Gant, Ethan Norwood, and Tim Cullison. So I have one left. Anna. I was very prompt in responding to you, Anna. Steven says to open the boxes. Let's see. I was one of the first members tonight. Ginger Fit Dad been out there. I think he
set the tone.
He did set the tone. Do we give him a draft guide?
Oh, Ginger Fit was 1, but there were 2 ahead of him.
Really? You're right. Jared Ricci and Mason Ruthier were ahead of him. So, Ginger, I see you out there in the comment section a lot. I do see him on our videos, Kyle. He's not somebody that's just a rando here in the channel. He hasn't been a troll or a hater in the comments. All right, Ginger, send me an email. Send me an email, Ginger. info@thefantasyheadliners.com.
Let's do it. Hey, how many more draft guides do we have, Jake?
That's what I just answered. We had 0.
Oh, now
and now Anna has this one's for a draft guide to give away on Headliner Breaks in the next stream.
Ooh, Anna.
So if you want a chance at that, you'd have to subscribe at Headliner Breaks and watch the next card.
Yeah,
break.
go if you and if you're in YouTube, if you just type in Headliner Breaks, it's gonna be. I mean, you're gonna see it. It's the black and red. I mean, it's gonna look vaguely familiar. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
Andrew Wilbar says, Jake and Kyle, I will trade you my Nolan Ryan card for a draft guide. Is it like a Nolan Ryan card that you had like in your bicycle spokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all torn up and stuff. I mean, anybody want to trade? That's something we've never attempted, Kyle. Trading things for draft guides. Can you imagine some of the random things we could get though for draft guides?
I mean, I'm not thinking things. I'm thinking more along the lines of favors. But anyway,
Wow.
I will buy the draft guide. Give me something to read on the bull.
That's true. I mean, that's a great place to read.
You can access it from anywhere, Steven.
I don't learn more than anywhere when I'm in the bathroom.
Ginger Fit just wrapped it right back around. Thank you. Won my league last year with y'all's help. Going for that repeat. He drops the 20 bomb back in there.
Wow, that's great. So we give him a draft guide and he pays it forward for somebody else. So now we got another one to give away. How about this? We're at 370 likes. When we hit 400 likes, I'll give away another draft guide.
H. Boner says...
Who does? H. Boner?
It's Bomer, not
That's
Boner.
Wow.
He says, "I'll catch a kangaroo for a draft guide."
Dude, if you can send me a video through Twitter of you catching a kangaroo, I'll give you a draft guide. You got to tag me in it, though. I'd like to see that. I'll trade you DJ Chark for a draft guide. DJ Chark's a keeper. If you gift me a draft guide, I'll buy a Windows PC to become a member. You don't need a Windows PC. You just can't use an iPhone because iPhones suck for whatever reason.
Yeah, you just can't use an iPhone. It can be anything else. I mean,
we can't help it. It's something on their platform. I don't know what their issue is.
Gingerfit, the email is info@thefantasyheadliners.com.
Yep. Austin Gergen, how bad or good is it to own both Hunt and Chubb? I don't mind it, and here's why. Last year, they both finished inside the top 12. We've seen that happen in the past with Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram in New Orleans. So it can happen, right? So it's not like it's like totally crazy. Plus, you get a handcuff. If one of them goes down, they're going to be easily a top back. So I honestly don't hate that whatsoever this year.
Major Metacarpal becoming a new member of Holden Chubb.
17 likes away from a draft guide giveaway.
Oh, baby.
I don't know, Kyle, if we're going to hit the goal for the CEH jersey, though.
I don't think we are. Can we get to 25 at least? 3 new members. We'll cut it in half.
So while
3 new members.
And we'll give one of them a random drawing between all of our new members for a CEH jersey.
Yeah, we're only 3 new members away. If we can hit 25, we'll give away the CEH jersey here in just a minute. Javier, who's leading the league in passing and rushing TDs?
I'm going to go passing-wise.
Mahomes.
You know the first name that came to mind that I don't know if
Josh Allen?
No.
Oh.
The first one that came to mind is Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Brady goes out there and just absolutely annihilates it the way that offense clicked. And then rushing touchdowns.
I'm going to say Aaron Jones or Nick Chubb. Or Aaron Jones, Nick Chubb, or Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Jones, I think, has a good opportunity to do that. Derrick Henry does.
Ball space. Yeah, you can join on any type of an electronic. You just can't join on an iPhone. You can join on a Windows PC. You can join on a Mac. You can join on your Apple tablet, your iPad. I mean, you can join on anything. For some reason or another, you just can't join on an iPhone. It is only an iPhone, and I don't get it.
No,
I don't understand. But like I said, 3 new members, and we're gonna pick the CEH jersey giveaway.
Do we want to do that live, Kyle?
Yeah, I already got the randomizer opened.
Perfect. So you've already got some members typed in there?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you have them there, so you can start. Then we can do a quick run through of who they are before we do that. See the doc himself, Dr. Ethan Turner. He's out in the chat. What is going on, Doc? Yeah, I know.
What up, Javier? Becoming a new member here on YouTube.
Welcome, Javier. I agree,
Keith
K-Mac.
Johnson. My dad has beat me at fantasy football 9 years in a row.
Wait a second. Who has?
His dad.
Oh. Okay. Who was that? Who was that? Whose dad's beating him?
Keith Johnson.
Keith Johnson. I have one draft guide to give away.
Give it to him.
Keith Johnson.
Keith Johnson. Got it.
Email me at the Fantasy Headliners, info@thefantasyheadliners.com.
OEG official. How do you guys feel about CMC, Najee, and A-Rob as a start? Love it.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Great start.
Beautiful. Tyler Gist, a new member. Welcome to the Holden Chubb membership. Kyle, that's 25.
We're at 25. Tyler and Chris joining. Jake, I'm going to need you to do me a favor here real quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to hit me with, can you go through, just run through the 25 names real quick? First name.
Hang on.
First name, last initial. Unless it's like a really weird first name.
Mason R.
Got it.
Jared R.
spelled Jared wrong, but who cares?
That's all right. Ginger.
Got it.
James Z.
James Z. Got it.
MF.
MF.
Ray F.
Ray F.
Ape.
Ape.
Peasy.
Peasy.
Bama.
Bama.
Jason D.
Jason D.
Fresh P.
Fresh P.
Black C.
Got it. Black C.
Sean T.
Sean T, the workout guru.
Colby H.
Colby H.
Mike A.
Mike A.
Christopher B.
Christopher B.
Ryan V.
Ryan V.
Meng Lee.
Got it. Meng Lee.
Tony S.
Tony S.
Anthony C.
Anthony C.
Eddie D.
Eddie D.
Major M.
Major M.
Javier V.
Got you, Javier.
Chris J.
Got you, Chris.
Tyler G.
Got you, Tyler.
And then we just had another one sign up during all of this.
Toss
Kai Melton. So Kai, Kaim.
Jake, random number between 1 and 5,000. False, 1 and 5.
Do what?
Random number, 1 and 5.
Last time I did 3, so this time let's do 4.
4, ready, 1, randomized. 2, randomized. Oh, there it goes. 3, randomized. 4, randomized. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of our CEH signed jersey is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Ray Foltz.
Ray Foltz.
Ray F, baby!
Ray F. The random winner of the CEH jersey. Ray, hit me up. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. We're hooking you up.
Jake.
Yep.
Your camera. Put the hand up real quick.
Oh, my bad.
Adjust camera.
I forgot. I put up the jersey and it.
Let's go, Ray.
That's fine. CEH. Got that written down for our boy Ray. Whew. Kyle, I'm sweating a little bit.
What is...
Why is it so blurry?
If you put your hand like right against it.
Am I high-fiving the people here?
And there it goes.
There it goes. Gotta love technology. Whew. This is awesome. I enjoy doing these live streams a lot. It's kind of forget what they're like, right? I mean, in season they're absolutely crazy. These preseason ones are a lot of fun because we get to interact with you guys a lot more. So, yeah, totally looking forward to doing these. Should we do another one in a couple weeks, Kyle?
In 2 weeks, let's do it.
2 weeks? Because next weekend we're in Canton, Ohio. Who's coming to Canton, Ohio with us? But then after that, we can do another live show, make sure everybody's ready for the season. Like Kyle said, though, in season, every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. As of right now, if anything changes, we will make sure you guys know ahead of time. But we're planning Saturday night live streams, 9 p.m. all season long to answer all the questions that we possibly can in about 2 hours or so. So make sure you put that on your schedule. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so that you know as soon as we go live.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, do we want to keep... Listen, I slept in a little bit today. First time I have slept past like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And as far as I can remember, I slept till 9 today. I'm not ready to go get my ass in bed yet. Does anyone want to keep this party going? Let's keep a party going over on Headliner Breaks. Who wants to go rip this box open and have a good time? Talk some fantasy football, hang out. Who wants to do it? Let me see in the chat. Who wants to go to the after party on Headliner Breaks?
I mean, you want to drop a link to the channel?
Let's do it real quick.
Drop a link in the chat just so they know where to go.
All right, I'm going to drop a link for you all.
Perfect. Makes it a little bit easier for you to head over there as soon as we're done. Give him a couple minutes. I'm sure he'll be good to go over there. But hey, great first night. Had a lot of fun. Gave away a lot of draft guides. More than anything here. Now, if you're still here, we still got 300 people watching. One thing that you can say about this community is you see people paying it forward a lot, and you don't see that a whole lot of places, and that's because we're surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who want to do a game and have fun with it. So I can't thank you guys enough for donating things and paying it forward to others so they have that opportunity. That's what this is all about. And as much as I enjoy doing this all the time, seeing things like that, when we're living in a world that's so full of hate everywhere, to see people actually care about others in something as simple as fantasy football over here is very, very heartwarming to me. I love to see that kind of stuff.
And Anna's right. Hey, free draft guide on Headliner Breaks tonight. I've got that. So we're going to break some cards. We got a free draft guide to give away. Eddie Diaz with the 2-bomb in the chat says much love. I put the link to Headliner Breaks in the chat one time. I'm going to post it again here real quick.
I pinned it to the top.
Jake just pinned it as well. So it is now pinned, ladies and gentlemen. So go hit the subscribe button. Give me 15 minutes or so, maybe not even that long. Just got to grab a couple of things. I'm going to pee real quick. Doug, I haven't filled up a break or anything yet. We're going to go over there and we're going to talk about it over there. We might do battle breaks. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go talk about it there. We're going to hang out, and I got a free draft guide to give away thanks to Anna.
Yep, absolutely. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening over there. We'll have more videos nonstop here all off season, almost on the daily. So hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, show the love down in the comment section, and make sure you're staying interactive with us. We're trying to be as interactive as we can here this offseason because we know once the season starts, it gets absolutely crazy, but we're looking forward to it. It's right around the corner, and I can't think of a better time of year than it's almost like Christmas time. Kyle, football is almost here, but for myself and Kyle, we're going to get out of here. Head over to Headliner Breaks now. Oh, wow. It's pinned to the top. Go over there, subscribe, hit that notification so as soon as Kyle goes live, you guys are good to go. Much love to everybody out there watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut the live stream now. Otherwise, you're going to have to sit here and listen to Kyle singing. So hopefully you have a great rest of the night, and we'll talk to you later.